So that's basically what I've bought in a nutshell. Now, during this video, there's been a jet flying by and hi, welcome back to CarsAddiction.com. If you're new to the channel, I'm Ryan and we share car related videos every Wednesday and Sunday. Wednesday is a short snippet of any car encounter I come across, and Sunday is a full-fledged video of a car I own, a project I'm doing, or anything else car related. Now for today we're going to overview a 1995 Nissan Skyline R33 GT-R. Now we're going to go through this model specific, what makes it so special, and why we purchased it. So right off the bat you can see that it's a bit different from other R33s. We do have aftermarket carbon fiber grille. I'm not sure what manufacturer that is, but if you guys know, comment below. We do have the Nismo front bumper, the same one that is on the 400R, which is quite unique and made us sort of more focused purchase on this than other R33s that we had lined up. The lip, I'm not so sure. Let me know what you think. I'm not sure if it's a Nismo or some aftermarket or maybe standard. I'm really not sure. Now this car is a 1995. It's built in January actually, so it's the first month of the production. And what makes it special, it has a low VIN number. In fact, this has VIN number 457. So, minus the, shells that have been sort of reserved or, used for testing, this is like one of the first off the line, which makes it very special. White and silver are very common colors for the R33, but it looks great in this color. Now obviously the headlights are of the S3, but I do like that modification. They are xenon lights and much better than the standard ones. We do have the LMGT4 wheels. Now they recently sort of remaking these wheels, but you notice the original LMGT4s from the remix, because the Nismos on the original ones are a sticker, whereas the newer ones has Nismo embossed. Those are the standard Brembos in black. Nothing special about the braking system. You notice that obviously it's a GTR because the VIN number says BCNR 33 and you have these flared arches. Side skirts are original, front, side and rear. I'm guessing the guy who bought this brand new just had the bumpers optioned from the factory and left everything else original, which is nice. The 400R has the sort of a vent on the side skirt and the rear skirts come more angular, which I don't like. So that's great, and it has sort of like a lip around the wheels. But this wheel setup and color is great. The wheels are flush with the body. Nothing much happening at the rear. We do have a carbon fiber spoiler and the sides over here. Fun fact that GTR is embossed only on one side. That is so when you're overtaking someone, they know it's a GTR, because obviously they drive on the left hand side in Japan. So when you're overtaking on the fast lane, which is the right hand side, the slower car will be over here and they see GTR written there. Now I've actually obtained the original auction sheet in 2008 when this was sold from Japan to Denmark, and it had all the options already listed underneath the auction sheet. So these options been on the car for a while now. Now if you want the same sort of service, so I can check you out what options you had on the auction when your car got sold in Japan, irrelevant what year, there's a link in the description below. Click that and we'll sort you guys out. Another thing we have, which is not standard, is the HKS exhaust, the Super Dragger exhaust. It's kind of big for my taste. I think I'm gonna go a bit more standard looking, so that's gonna be changing soon. Okay, let's get into the interior. Now nothing special about the interior. Obviously this is an S1 and you can notice because it has the blue seats inserts here and the stitching over here is blue together with the door cards in there. Now what's not standard is that's an S2 or an S3 steering wheel. The S1 comes with the ugly pillow shaped steering wheel, so that is a nice upgrade that actually the previous owner did. We also have that by time over here, this matte black comes sort of scratched up. It comes sticky or something like that, and the previous owner just glossed it out in piano black. Now in video it's gonna look like there's a lot of fingerprints, but it does look nice in real life. So we have all that all around. They closed the cigarette lighter pocket and put this air fuel gauge. We do have a Nismo shift knob. We do have, so this is a serious one. This part over here is actually for a button for the fog lights in the front. Now this car doesn't have the original front bumper, and there was an accessory where there's like quad fog lights that you could have opted for, and I think originally this car had them, or they just put the switch there, because this does do nothing at the moment. And the difference between an S1 dash and an S3 dash might be that the antenna switch might be here, whereas this one is right below over there. We do have the Epic GT-R key. But yeah, interior wise, very stock, apart from that gloss black, but I do like all the options that are on this car. Let's have a look underneath the bonnet. Okay, there she is. So what we do have, a really standard, previous owner chromed this part out, was going to leave this black. I think they didn't finish it out. Maybe we'll actually chrome the whole thing or put it black to standard all black. We do have Blitz air intakes. I'm going to leave them there maybe, or maybe do in a stock air box, we'll see. We do have the carbon fiber cooling dam. But apart from that, everything is all stock. Our strut towers are very clean, as you can see. Refurbished a bit years ago, I've been told by the previous owner. And we have that special VIN number I was talking about. So that is the R33 in a nutshell. Mostly standard with just a few upgrades that I would have done anyways. Now this is my perception of the car. I'm soon heading off to Pro Speed shop and talking to my good friend over there just to have a look at the car. They really specify on R33's platform, so who better ask than them. So see you guys soon. Hey, so we just arrived at Pro Speed to see if our good friend Mark is right over here. Now Pro Speed is managed by Mark Gallia, who actually is a pro drifter for TML. Mark, oh there you are. How are you? Good to see you.
Alright,
hey, look what I just got. Give it to me all. Tell me what you don't like, what you like. You know, you're the master. You drift R33s, right?
Yes, exactly.
How long have you been doing that?
More or less 2009.
Okay, 12 years.
Yes. Well, really good cars, really reliable cars. I mean, there's not much I don't like about them.
And you do all the engine work, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so I'm in good hands if you spot something wrong.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Exactly.
Like it's yours.
I mean, the 33, it's really, you know, a lot of the time, the 33 is sort of the least wanted, but I think it's the one of the best.
But it's a big car.
Yes, it's a big car, but it handles really well. I mean, the power for the age of it, it's still quite impressive. Obviously, when you have the torque going in, you can see even on the dash, you can see the all-wheel drive system working. It's magic. Cool. Well, I mean, I like it very much, you know.
Let's open the engine, see what you think. Is there going to be no surprises though?
Hope not. looks pretty stock.
Yeah,
is.
it's not not the tidiest example, but
No,
the
it needs
most
some.
standard one I could find.
Yes, it needs some tidying up. But I mean, it's one of the good things about having this engine and having it in this condition, because you can do it really nice. If it's almost new and it's OEM spec, you'll think twice if you'll do it or not. But having a look at this, when you take off the covers, for example, redo the covers,
Yeah.
you can. I mean, these I wouldn't change. I wouldn't go to the standard airbox, because
Okay.
you might maybe try to get a feed for some cooler and maybe
Okay.
box it a bit off. And there is the shroud, which you'll need, especially for Malta, because it can. I mean, it's an iron block, so it can get very hot.
Okay.
But other than that, they're super reliable engines. I had mine, which have been drifting and drifting and drifting, and obviously when you're drifting and doing the shows, you don't have much air going through, so it tends to overheat. It's not the first time that it overshot
Okay. Wow.
and once I remember we were in Bahrain. It was about 44 degrees. We were on concrete and the grip was so harsh, and at one point in time the car just stalled, and I looked at the temperature, and it was 130, 134, something like that. I tried to start it, it wouldn't turn, it would like trying to turn, and the heater pipe behind the bulkhead and the head just burst all over the windscreen. And I said, that's it, I'm in Bahrain, I have problem, no engine. I left it to cool down. 7 years later, it's still working.
Same pipes, everything?
Same, obviously not the pipe. I removed the heater pipe, I've done it
Okay.
direct,
Okay.
deleted it, but I didn't open the engine, I didn't do anything, it just cooled down and restarted. And we're still using it till today. And now it's running GTX 35 turbo, which is pushing more. I mean, still haven't done the engine. I mean, I might as well
So
leave it some more, so when I do it right, you know?
I really need to come to you guys for a service. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I hope you don't make me do something crazy, but
I mean,
for a service for sure.
service, you need to service it, obviously.
Yeah.
It needs good oil, it needs good
Yeah, but if I
cooling.
look at your shop, it's like a candy store to me.
Yes, it's a big boy's toy shop.
Yeah, I'll just share on the screen right now
Yes.
some stuff that he has.
Yes.
You'll be amazed. Thank you so
Great.
much for your
Thanks,
time.
Ryan, and well done. Nice
Take care.
choice.
So we're back from Pro Speed Shop. They really like the car, and we'll soon book it in for a service. We want to change the fluids and do a minor service anyways, change components just for rest of mine, even though they don't need changing. So we'll do that, and basically that's the car. Really needs nothing, looks stunning, and we're glad to be the new owners of it. So thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed for new videos on this car or any other cars we come across. Thank you for watching. Take care.